And a 3 and a 2 and a 1. We are live.
There's no need to shout.
We are live.
Hello? Shay? Are you going to be shouting a lot tonight?
I might.
What you're looking at? What do you want?
Well, maybe I should remind you that it is in fact Monday. It is in fact 8 o'clock. And it is indeed the Destiny Hour with Paul. And perhaps that's why they're staring at you.
Perhaps. Hello. Welcome to the Destiny Hour. If Shay shuts up, maybe we can get on with the show.
Oh
It's
wow, thanks Paul.
Indeed and in fact, it's going on quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. In fact.
What can I throw at you tonight?
Your love.
None of that.
Throw me your love.
No, you get none of that.
So folks, where are you? What you doing? If you got any questions, big, small, then why don't you type them to Shay over there on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube.
YouTube.
Start typing. So, welcome to the Destiny Hour, live from Johannesburg, and that's in the jungles of South Africa.
In the jungle.
And that's just the women that sing like that. They're tough, the women around here.
Them women around these parts.
Was the music playing?
No.
Oh. Because we're not allowed to play music.
Indeed.
Was that Zuckerberg?
I don't know who's owning Facebook at the moment. Zuckerberg's too busy taking selfies.
I see. Well, welcome to the Destiny Hour. That's all I'm saying. You know how it works. You type a question, and I answer it. How about that? How about that? Suppose I've been. Is there any questions?
There are a few.
A couple.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just warm up the cards.
Get your vibes all over the cards.
My vibes.
Mm. I was going to say get your stank all over the cards, but I don't think that's appropriate.
You've said indeed and in fact too much tonight. Do you know that?
I don't care.
It's time to care. Too many.
I'm a producer, I don't have to.
I need to father you more.
I think you should level up your etiquette.
Welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul. Just warming up here, folks. It's flu season. And I went into the mall today and I saw a couple of t-shirts and the woman couldn't stop sneezing. But she looked sick. She said, "Can I help you?" And I was like, "Don't think so." You know, and then do a sneeze like this into the elbow. She was doing that. So I smacked her. So I don't want your germs on me. She slapped me back. No, it didn't happen, folks. She ran away. Exciting, eh?
Thrilling. Enthralling. Captivating.
more stories like that. I'm going to walk over to the bell, which is over here. And I think I'm going to open. Or not. Or do I?
It's your show, you can do whatever you please.
That's right, I can. I hate that sound.
Then stop doing it. Alright. We're starting off with Instagram tonight. Alyssa asks, "Hello Paul and Shay, how will my blood tests go?"
Alyssa, hi. I think there is a concern, but everything can be taken and found out in blood work. So if they say your estrogen levels are too high, and I've got a feeling it's estrogen actually. It's the most direct way of helping you. But estrogen, I don't know why I'm telling you estrogen. We should be, it's manageable, whatever they tell you. That's what I've got to say. Okay, so I don't want you to be too concerned. But estrogen, I keep saying estrogen.
We're jumping over to Facebook. Battle says, "Hello Paul, I just want to ask, what did my friend who was a girl think of me when I met her the other day? Thank you."
Battle. She thought you were nice, Battle. I think it went well, the meeting. I think in time to come, you may have the opportunity of exploring this friendship better. But nice, she liked what she saw, Battle. So, good one.
Friend's girlfriend.
Friend's girlfriend. Same thing stands.
Okay.
I'm standing on the cards. Battle.
Next question is...
That woman gave me runny nose. I'm going to take back the t-shirts.
I thought you were shouting at me for a second. Going to move on to Krista. And she says, "Hello Paul, I hope you're doing well. Should I try to have a relationship with my mother? I don't really know. Or is the energy just too toxic? Thank you."
You know, oh, shut up. Stupid phone. Not you, Christine. You know, it's the head and the heart. You know, the heart tells us, and the Bible tells us, it is a commandment. Honor your mother and father. And that's all very well. However, they've got to be honourable in order to receive that. And a lot of parents have this buddy attitude with their kids. And so the respect value is non-existent. I'm a firm believer, if somebody you're not speaking to or you've fallen out with dies because you dislike them, or you've fallen out of love, or whatever the case is with them, what's the point of going to the funeral? That's my big thing. If you didn't bother with me in life, then you're not going to bother me in death. And the reason I'm saying that is because people are toxic. You know, if you're not around people that make you feel better, feel needed, feel loved, then there's no point of being around them. Cards are telling me that nothing's changed. And if you go away feeling miserable or worthless, there's no point in being around that person, whether it be your mother, whether it be the Pope. You know what I mean? So, don't. She hasn't changed. And she's still going to have the capacity to make you feel
Chulamanko asks, "Good evening, Paul and Shay. Trust you're both well. Can I please have a general reading? Thank you."
General. You're being asked to make moves, start getting excited, whatever it is that you want, particularly in the love department, love. So if you are looking for a relationship, make moves. If you are in a relationship, then you need to start having date nights and being romantic but the message is you start to get excited about whatever it is and make moves. Okay?
Sarah says, "Hi Paul, how are you doing? I'm staying at this hotel for a temporary living situation until I'm able to find a place and get my finances sorted. But I was wondering, the other night I woke up because somebody was sitting on my bed. Could you please let me know who it was or what they wanted? Thank you for everything."
Ooh. Well, it's made me worried. The first instinct is when that feeling in your stomach, that's what I felt. That shouldn't happen. Is there a night shift manager? That's what I would... Do you know what I'd be looking at is that particular footage of the security who was on patrol that night. I think it's one of the staff members, baby. That's very alarming and very unsettling.
I think she may mean in like a spiritual sense, but if she can confirm, that would be helpful.
I've got a dread in my stomach.
She said, "I know I left my window open too and I could feel them sitting on the bed."
Yeah, it wasn't spiritual. Yeah. I think it was...
It was like a dream, thought I had a dream, although I had a dream.
I'm just thinking it wasn't a dream.
That is very scary.
And why I say that, spirits don't use the windows. That's why I say that. You know, they walk through walls. And that's what's troubling me. Yeah, it wasn't a dream. But now I've made you more worried. Just be more careful, babe. I think you're going to be all right. I think the fact that you woke up was enough to scare the person. Worrying.
Okay. We might get some more information on that in a bit. In the meantime, we're going to move on. Etika asks, "Connection with my husband. What does my husband think about me?"
Connection with your husband, has he passed?
I think they are separating, or...
It's a bit vague. What does your husband think about you? Is he in the house? Is he separated? It's a bit vague. I mean, what wife asks that question? That's what's disturbing me. Do you know what I mean? It's disturbing me. Where is he? Need more info.
Okay, we're going to quickly move over to Instagram. With Marisa asking, "Hi Paul and Shay, I hope you're doing well. What do you see for me coming up?"
Who's this?
Marisa.
Marissa.
I think so.
Okay, I think come July, because 7 has come up twice, I think there's movement for you. I don't know if you wanted to move jobs. If you're unhappy at work, I think so. But to me, there seems to be movement. So I hope that helps in some sort of way. But July is looking strong for that.
And our next question's from Nature's Finest. He says, "Hi Paul and Shay, may I please have a general reading?"
I think you're in a good mood. I think things are going pretty well. I think you're being supported by family. So that's very good. There may be a trip involved. So I don't know if you're thinking of going to see family. But again, there may be some reference to a job as well in the next couple of weeks. So that's very strong. Job, maybe a trip, but you're being supported and things are good for you. And you're still being protected. I need to tell you that.
Okay.
Daily.
We're going to move over to YouTube. I'm just waiting for this to pop up. Sorry. Ramayana asks, "Will I get a job soon? I'm afraid the company will judge me too harshly."
Well, that's it's the wrong attitude to have about getting. We get judged all the time. I was in the supermarket today with Shay, pushing a trolley, and in a line, and this old man was staring at me. And I stared at him. Then I got called to the register. I thought, what the hell are you looking at? And then we went and we did a thing. If he didn't walk past and stare at me again, turned his head. And I thought...
That guy.
Yeah, he was carrying a bottle of milk. I did nothing. Just looked back at him. We get judged all the time. And that's... being scared of being judged is a waste of time. Really is a waste of time. So you take that off your list of things to worry about. It's pointless. Okay, and you need to do something you truly feel something for, not just a job, something that you can get your teeth into, get your heart into, okay? That's very important. We get judged all the time, so you walk down the street, you get judged, okay? So stop doing that. It's just the way people are. But in regard to a job, I think you should be working in June. June. Okay, but stop being scared, please. Stop it. It's not worth it. But June, baby.
Farnax asks, I'd like to ask you what my old friend's current impression is of me. We had conflict between us and he thought he was above me and was delusional with other things. Thank you.
What's his name? Conflict?
Farnax.
Farnax. Yeah, it's horrible to fall out with the best mate. I get that. What is the question?
After the conflict, what is his current impression of him?
He still thinks he's better than you. Still thinks he's better. So, I mean, the conflict was, you know, who's tougher? All men are like that. Can I take him? You know, they've got this thing. He's a dickhead. I'll tell you that now. All right, you're to leave him alone because his true colours are starting to come out, and they are shades of yuck. Not nice colours.
Making this last question on Facebook, and then we'll jump back over to, on YouTube, then we'll jump back over to Facebook to clarify some stuff. Galante says, I've been teaching English online for about 2 years now. Now I've decided to start my own English teaching school. I'm taking it one step at a time. Will this work out? I'm still working on it, but it's my exit plan.
George? Galante, you want to start your own school? No. Don't do it. A school. Okay, how many teachers in this school? That's the first thing. If you employ people, then you got to pay them, innit? That's the thing. It's a nice dream to have, but you haven't got enough students to open a school, baby. You haven't. You could go private and, you know, be the school. But in regard to having other tutors, it's a pipe dream. It's a fantasy, sadly. So you can do it privately, but not open a school.
All right, and we're going to move back over to Facebook and get some clarification from Sarah about the
Intruder.
About the intruder. She says, it was a dream. I had my 3 kids and my partner in the room, and then she said, I have these dreams that seem real, and this night I felt, I left my window open. It felt like somebody sitting on the bed, saying, I'm going to need to ask you some questions. I then woke myself up and told my partner to shut the window because I felt like a spirit was bothering me in my sleep. Also felt like there was a man talking to a little kid in the bathroom as well. I think that's what she's saying.
Well, she's convinced it's a spirit.
Yes.
I'm drawn to the hotel itself. And if indeed it was a spirit, then I've got to believe that it's somebody associated with the hotel that maybe passed. I take it it's an old hotel. That is my feeling. But I'm still getting that pit of my stomach playing up. And when that happens, it's bad. So I've got to tell you, I think then if it wasn't indeed an intruder, if you and your partner were in the room, you know, the intruder would, they usually prey on innocent, helpless women. I think it's something to do with the hotel, probably what we would call a ghost. That is my feeling. Hope that helps.
Okay. Alright, our next question's from Tara, who says, "Good May."
Is that like Happy Monday?
She's just wishing us a good May. And she said, "Any guidance in my love life would be super grounding and brilliant. Thank you, Paul, and many hugs."
Hugs? You saucy thing. Love life. Thank you, Tara. What that? Love life. Okay, baby. Yeah, it's strange that you're going to be noticed. Pretty much like me in the supermarket with the old man. You're going to be noticed. So the guidance is to get out and about, be seen, be light and laughy. Laughy is a word.
You can make it a word.
Laughy. It's a new word. Be light, happy. It's looking good for you. It's going to knock you off your feet, actually. But you have to be seen. And do that thing you girls do. You know, even if it's the guy asked you a stupid question. You girls can do that good. Are you so funny? You know, that kind of thing. Looking good. Soon.
Next question is from Raymond, who says, "Hello, Paul. Am I going to have curly hair soon from growing older? I'm noticing my hair is getting wavy. And I'm planning to grow it all out and have a curly wavy afro. Thank you."
That's a good sign, curly hair. Now, people with curly hair want it straight. People with straight hair want a little bit of curl in it. It's never happy.
It's just people liking your live video.
So is he going to have curly hair? Yeah. But it's going to look good. It's actually going to be one of your best features. So, look,
More people liking your video.
grow it, baby. You can, if it gets on your nerves, if it's too kinky for you, you can always use a bit of straightener or spend time in the mornings blowing it out. But to me, you're going to be very happy with the way you look. Go for it.
Alright, we're going to just jump over to YouTube. I keep getting the platforms mixed up. Sorry, guys.
What platform are you on?
YouTube. Kira says, hi y'all, hope all is well. Will my exams go well next week? I would like to score 70% overall.
Oh, would you now?
No, sorry. I want to score over 70% in all.
Hello, darling. Exams next week. You should be very happy with yourself. Yeah, very happy with yourself. I think you're going to surprise yourself, actually. I had 4 come in, but it didn't appear in the cards. But 10 did. 3 times. So I'm wondering if this is an 80%. I think above 74. But I'm looking at higher. How about that? That's American, Shay.
It's very American. Our next question is from Natasha, and she says, hello, blessings and lights. Will I get approved for the amount I need for a mortgage by December of this year?
The amount you need. The property ladder. Mm-hmm.
She said 4, Kira said 4 popped up because she has 4 papers in total.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I think you're going to touch the 80s, Kira, if you're still there, baby. I think it's a yeehaw. That's also American.
Very American.
Did I tell you I used to be a cowboy?
No, you did not. No, you did not.
Whew. Natasha, I haven't forgotten about you, babe.
She says she needs 300k to be exact.
I'll just go and check the ashtray in the car. 300k. Okay. I think it would be easier if you could raise some kind of deposit. I think if you're asking for 300k straight off without any money in the bank, it's going to be very difficult. And so some kind of deposit is needed. Now, I don't know what it's like in the States. If you can get 100% mortgage without any sort of deposit, but I think if you had a deposit, it'd be more favourable. I think it's going to be a struggle. I think it's going to be a struggle for you, and I don't know if anybody can help you out with the deposit. But I think that is key for this to materialize. I know. I think you are going to be successful. I've got to say that. But I do think deposit.
Just going to jump over to Facebook again. Patricia says, "Hi Paul, how are you? I hope you're doing great.
Thank you.
I was wondering about the road ahead. Will I complete my book?"
Her name?
Patricia.
Patricia, hello baby.
She says, "My book means the world to me."
I tell you what, it's one of the hardest things in this life is to do a book, particularly if it's autobiographical. It breaks you, it takes you right down to the bone, right down to the core of your soul. It's hard to be entertaining on paper. It's the hardest thing, folks. It's not like a text message. And it's like your baby. I know exactly what you're going through. I did start a book myself, and it's about the incidents that have happened to me and the stories on the journey with clients, when I go see clients and their stories. But it really is taxing. Will you complete? The answer is yes, you will. But there may be a little bit of impatience, and you'll compromise the quality if you are watching the clock. But I've got, again, 10 come up, so I've got to say by October it should be complete. But don't rush, don't compromise on your quality, because it's your baby.
Okay, we're going to move over to Instagram. Mariana says, "Hello Paul, will money come to me soon?"
Soon. Stop worrying about it. It's going to come. It's going to come. When you say soon, I had any time after mid-month. But I've also got June as well, because 9 has come up. So it may well be 9 weeks, but something could happen in about 9 days, from 9 days. But it should be coming in.
And we're going to move over to, I think we can make these the last 3 of the evening. Jess asks, "Hi Paul, is B interested in me romantically?"
Hello baby. B. Yes, I've got to say yes. But I don't want this to be casual. So, I don't want him to take advantage if he's only in it for kissy. So give it time, but certainly there's interest there, Jess. But just go slowly, baby.
Sinclair says, hello Paul and Shay, I hope you're doing great. I would like to know, will the issue between my rent be resolved? The negative energy is dragging everybody down. Please help, I feel some blockage.
With the issue with the rent?
I think that's what she means.
I think eventually it will be resolved, but not right now. Probably in June. So I think you've got another month to go. And then I think it will settle itself. I don't know whether they feel that you owe. And if that's the case, some kind of compromise needs to be met and arranged. Pay it off, whatever the debt is. But you've got another month to go, baby, of this stress, sadly.
Daria says, good evening Paul and Shay. I'm deeply conflicted about something. My dad seems to be in a good morale these days. Is there any possibility he will make it until the end of the year, at least? Please, I am praying.
Well, that's good. Prayers always heard. And that's the beauty about the good Lord. Often people that are sick, and there's a time limit associated with them, quite often they seem to come back to us in a particularly good mood or full of energy. Okay, so I don't know, I think it's kind of nature's way of remembering that aspect should anything happen. Okay, it's Daria. I feel that's the case. Then I still think he's on that list, sadly. And it hurts me to have to give that kind of news to you. It's your daddy. And that hurts. It really does. A lot of times people who are sickly will talk about leaving or moving as well. That's another indicator for you that it's time to move on. But I think it's nature's way of giving you some good times before the end. You know, what people don't know is nobody gets out of this life alive. We're all going to pop. And, you know, when you're young, you think you're bulletproof, but it creeps up on you, Daria. And what I've got to tell you is, I've got to tell you that I get a sick feeling, and it was activated by Sarah, I think, with the ghost story, or the intruder. But it's activated again now. And to me, I can't, that's my alarm, okay, for bad news or spirit. So I keep praying and keep living in the moment with your daddy, because I still believe that he's very sick, and I still think he's got a bit to go. So sadly, I'd like to be wrong. Honest to God, I'd like to be wrong, but I can't ignore how sick I'm feeling.
All right. It feels a bit weird to segue, but we've got 2 more questions to break away from that. Miriam says, hello, respected sir and beautiful Shay. Thank you very much, Miriam. She says, I'm from Pakistan. I want to do a teaching job, but I can't get any. When will I get a teaching job?
Miriam, welcome, Pakistan. Thank you, Miriam, for your kind words. It requires you I don't know if you want to be in the same village or city or town, but the feeling is I have got you having to move or travel. So that may be something to look at. Expand the net if you want to catch that fish. When? Okay. What are we now? May, July. 3 has come up. Okay, I'd love to say 3 weeks, but I think safely within the next 3 months. But I want you, Miriam, to expand your net. You are employable. So even if your resume exaggerates your skills or your talents, then exaggerate your skills and talents. Okay? That's why you need to know this. All resumes lie. They all lie. So you want to look at your resume and try and spruce it up a bit. My feeling is that you will be working, but I've got you having to travel in order to do so. And you are a teacher, baby. Okay, you are a teacher.
And finally we have an update and a question from Brittany. Brittany says, hi Paul and Shay, I just found out I'm pregnant. You were right. So,
I was right.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember.
I can't remember, but a while, I think maybe about, it must have
Weren't you trying for a while?
I'm not too sure. I can't remember.
Well, Brittany, thank you very much. Strangely enough, yesterday I was thinking, because a few viewers were trying for babies, and I hadn't heard any feedback. So that That's wonderful.
So her question is, could you tell me if you see me getting a house or an apartment this year?
This year, you've got to set up home. Wow. You've got to set up. I want to say the possibilities are there. In or around October, because I've got 16 and 18 come up. I think it's 16 or 18 weeks. So what was it, about 6 months, 5 months? 5 months from now is about October. Yes, Brittany, I do think. I think family, friends need to pitch in to help with baby stuff and setting you up. But highly possible. And congratulations, that's nice.
And the final update. Krista says, update. I left that cheating, toxic boyfriend Nate, and I'm very happy.
Nate. Krista.
Yeah, this was the boyfriend with the sex addiction.
That's right, yeah. Well done you. Well done. I'm going to tell you that you're going to be better off. You don't know it now, but you're going to be better off very soon. Very, very soon. Okay, he is going to try and attempt to get frisky with you. Practice that. Don't forget to block and delete. That's always very helpful. But it's the best thing you could have done because you're feeling better. I know. It just goes to show you how many creeps are out there. And everybody's got issues. You know, if it's drink, if it's other women, if it's domination, if it's gambling, if it's drugs. But most men suffer from one of these afflictions. So this has made you aware and not scared of men, just more aware that those type of people are out there. But well done you, all power to you.
And with that has in fact indeed undoubtedly been the Destiny Hour with Paul.
Yes, it's apparently been the Destiny Hour, in fact, indeed. So I'm going to the shop tomorrow because the girl gave me a runny nose. That didn't work. Folks, if you're going to sneeze, don't do that. It doesn't work. And I'm going to see if I can see that old man. I think I can take him.
I think so too.
Anyway, folks, wherever you are in the world, I want to say God bless. All prayers are heard. Did you know that? So whatever you want and believe in, ask.
Within reason.
And that's it. Thank you, Shay. Appreciate it. Folks, see you next week. God bless.